between Creekside and the tonight as these two teams on track for very different seasons. Fleming Island is a young team trying to build a program under new head coach Chad Parker. Meanwhile, Creekside, a very talented team that has battled a very tough schedule and a lot of injuries, but they are on the playoff bubble, currently sitting one spot out of the playoff race. They need this win, otherwise their season is over in terms of that playoff race. Creekside needs this district win at home, and they're getting back some key players in this game, including Rocco Ripa making his return at wide receiver. The junior broke his collarbone just one day before their week one matchup. They get him back at wide receiver. Ashton Reynolds, after being on a pitch count last week, the senior wide receiver, playing a full expanded role for the Creekside Knights in this game. This quarterback matchup, it's a good one between the Rutgers committed Sean Aschenfelder and one of the most talented guys in the area, Sebastian Broughton. This is going to be a very exciting matchup between two very exciting players that can get it done with their arms and on the ground. This run game will be key for this matchup between Creekside and Fleming Island. The Knights have had a lot of success on the ground this year. Their running back Harrison Garrido having a fantastic season, coming off of a game against Bartram Trail in which he rushed for over 200 yards with 214, averaged 9 yards per carry with 2 touchdowns on 22 rushes against the Bears. And this is a Fleming Island team that has struggled against the run all year long, but they've been moving pieces around. They've got some O-linemen playing D-line this week. They've got some tricks up their sleeve to get a win here against the Creekside Knights and play spoiler on the road. Here's my keys to the game for tonight. For either side, you got to score early and you got to score often. Fleming Island, they got to come in here, try to grab some momentum early. Creekside, they want to put this one to bed early, get that offense rolling. Winning the special teams battle, that will be crucial. Again, a really young, inexperienced Fleming Island team. This is an area where Creekside could grab some points. Fleming Island, they cannot make any mistakes on special teams, and the same goes for the Creekside Knights. And as I mentioned, the run game is going to be crucial, a big-time storyline for how this game is going to go between these two sides. We've got a big one tonight, a big-time district matchup just 5 minutes out from kickoff as the coin toss just wrapped up. The national anthem getting ready to be played. We have got a big-time matchup coming up here next on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Welcome to Creekside High School, where we are just about set for action between the Creekside Knights and the Fleming Island Golden Eagles. The Knights take the field out here at the castle wearing red jerseys, white pants, and their black helmets. Fleming Island out there with their white jerseys, green numbers, green pants, and their Golden Eagle helmets, as we have got a great district matchup on hand. Creekside comes into this one at 3-4, coming off of a very tough loss to a very good Bartram Trail team, 31-19, a game that the Knights had their chances to win, but they let it slip away from them later in that game. Fleming Island enters at 2-5. They lost 56-19 last week. We're going to take a quick pause here for the national anthem. And here we go, Creekside and Fleming Island live from Creekside High School. We are just moments away from kickoff between the Knights and the Golden Eagles. Fleming Island will be kicking this one away to the Knights. Their sophomore kicker heading out there to kick this one away. That is Parker Serdivan getting ready to boot this one away. Back to return for Creekside, Harrison Garrido and Jackson Earl, the sophomore and junior pair for the Creekside Knights, as we are just about set for action out here in St. John's, Florida. We've got a good one as Creekside motioning men forward up towards the 50-yard line, maybe expecting trickery of some sorts here. The kicker, Serdivan, just 2 yards behind the football. Looks out to his guys, takes 2 steps forward, and it's a little blooper that's going to fall just shy of the 25 and bounce out of bounds. Around the 27-yard line, so that'll be a kick out of bounds on Fleming Island. Moving the ball forward to the 35-yard line. That's a play there that's gotten the Creekside Knights a couple times this year, where teams have just sent the ball flying into the air about 20 yards downfield, and the Knights have bobbled it, let it fall, and the other team recovered. Fleming Island tried to steal a possession there unsuccessfully, so Creekside will head out onto the field with decent field position, opening things up there, led out there by quarterback Sean Aschenfelder. The junior enters this game with a 48% completion percentage. Rutgers commit looks to pass here. Rolling right, got a little bit of space. Going to be tackled just past the 40-yard line, down around the 41. You're going to be seeing that man make a lot of plays with his legs tonight. Ball officially marked on the 42. He's rushed 93 times this year for 440 yards and 10 touchdowns. He's got 16 total touchdowns on the year, 6 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Creekside trying to help out their man under center in this game is right there. That play ends quickly. Aschenfelder dropped for a loss of 6, bringing up third down and 9. As the Fleming Island band plays across the field, Creekside with 3 to the left. Aschenfelder feeling the pressure, runs forward in the pocket, fires over the middle, incomplete. That Golden Eagle defensive line able to get in there, get pressure on Aschenfelder. Kevin Reyes was right there as he threw the ball away. Fell shy of Ashton Reynolds, his targeted wide receiver. And after a good first down play, That offensive drive blows up for the Creekside Knights. Cooper Maurer will have to punt this one away. Set up just shy of the 20. The snap bounces. He picks it up off the ground, up into the sky. It's going to be brought in. Trying to make something out of this return. Sebastian Cruz going to be tackled just shy of the Golden Eagle 35, maybe falling forward on the tackle. We'll see where they officially spot the ball. And they're going to put him out on the 36-yard line. So out comes the Golden Eagles offense that has had their ups and downs this year. Last week put up 19 against the Mandarin Mustangs. They're led by quarterback Sebastian Broughton, who is as talented as they come. He's rushed for 819 yards this year, passed for 13 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Talking with head coach Chad Parker before the game, he's got a 49% completion percentage. Needs to get a little help, too many drops, and a little too much strength on some of those passes this year as he starts off with a little dump off to Davion Boykin. Going to be just a gain of 1 or 2 for the Golden Eagles. Put him on the 37 for second down and 9. This Fleming Island offense comes into this game averaging 27 per game, going up against a Knights defense that's had a lot of success in recent games. There's a flag before the play. Brody McGuff, Knights outside linebacker, talking to his defense. Is an official's timeout, so we're back to action here. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation. Looking to pass. Broughton runs forward in the pocket instead. Breaks for a decent gain, but he will be shy of the first down markers by a good 3 yards. Third down and 3 coming from the Fleming Island 43-yard line. This Creekside defense, in their last 3 games, have allowed just a 45% completion percentage from quarterbacks, 4 interceptions to 4 touchdowns. They got 3 up on the line, 3 wide receivers left to Broughton, 1 on his right. Fakes the give under pressure. Brody McGuff and the Knights defensive line in to bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3 yards back to the 40-yard line, bringing up a 4th down and 6 for the Fleming Island Golden Eagles. So it's looking like another 3 and out to open up this ball game. Creekside's offense unable to get anything going. Fleming Island, nothing doing for them either. Getting ready to punt this one away. It's up into the air. Cooper Dixon back to return for Creekside. Calls for a fair catch. He brings it in around the 20-yard line. So Creekside will start on that 20-yard marker. After a 3 and out and a messy first possession, this is an offensive line that is looking for improvement after last week. They had 8 false start penalties against Bartram Trail. Little collapse in protection a couple times on that last possession for Creekside. Looking to clean some things up here in their second go of things. This Knights offense comes in averaging 32 per game against the Eagles defense that's had their struggles, giving up 35 per game. The Knights start off with 3 receivers outside, 2 right, 1 left, pistol formation. They give left to Harrison Garrido. Garrido fighting forward for yards. He's going to be down around the 25-yard line. Good gain on first down for the Creekside Knights. Bring up second down and 5. Knights have got their tight end, Oscar Earl, blocking behind the line. Same formation as previous play. This time it's a give right. Garrido breaks through the line, gets the first down, and he's going to be brought down by his face mask, which will give the Knights additional yards. Flags flew from all over. And it is a face mask on Fleming Island, bringing the ball forward 15 more yards. So Creekside will set up near midfield on their own 49-yard marker. Two receivers right, one left. That's Ashton Reynolds, the senior playing his second game of the season. Dislocated his ankle and broke his leg before the season began. Made his return last week, had 6 receptions for 50 yards as that pass batted on the line, nearly intercepted. Is there to try to pick that one off. Was to Corey Allen, the freshman safety, came flying in and nearly took that one the other way. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Three up on the defensive line, make it 4 for Fleming Island as Creekside looks for a screen pass. Caleb Taylor Birch on the near sideline. Gets forward for a minimal gain of 3 or 4. Gonna be 3rd down with a good distance to go. Make it 3rd and 6 for Creekside on the 47-yard line. Aschenfelder. Pistol formation, got Garrido, the running back, set up behind him. Three-step drop. Aschenfelder under pressure. He is going to be sacked. In to bring him down on the play, the Fleming Island Golden Eagles. Ladarius Jackson, the senior, breaks through the line and brings down Sean Aschenfelder, bringing up 4th down and 13 yards. So Cooper Maurer will kick this one away for Creekside. It's taken in at the 25 with space. Cruz on the return, gets to the 50, falls forward up to the Creekside 47. Sebastian Cruz making plays on the punt. It looked like a Knights gunner thought that he called for a fair catch, allowed some space to open up on that near sideline, and Cruz made the most of it. 1st down and 10 in Creekside territory. Fleming Island making plays early as the Golden Eagles tied up with Creekside. 7:09 to go in the 1st quarter. Still nothing on the scoreboard. The Golden Eagles looking to change that in their 2nd possession. They got 2 running backs, one on either side of Sebastian Broughton. Creekside shows 4 up on the defensive line. Rush 7 as number 7 on the carry. Demir Jackson getting forward for a minimal gain of 2 yards, setting up on the Creekside 45, 2nd down and 8. Jackson stands at 5'11", 205. The junior has rushed for 2 touchdowns this year, averaging 7.8 yards per carry. With that size, he's dangerous out of the backfield. You'll also see him at defensive line in tonight's ballgame. Broughton takes the snap. Play action, fires, it's caught. Boykin on the far sideline near the 40-yard line brings it in. Still shy of the 1st down. 3rd and 2 for Fleming Island. Make it 3rd and 3. Broughton this time gives. That's Beverly breaking up the right side, gets the 1st down, and much more inside the Creekside 25. Tyler Beverly, the senior, making plays on 3rd and short. And that'll bring us into official timeout for a water break. 5:57 remains here in the 1st quarter of action. We're scoreless, but Fleming Island threatening on the edge of the red zone when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Creekside High School as it's first down and 10 for Fleming Island on the Creekside 22-yard line. Moving the ball after getting started on the Knights 47 after the big punt return for Sebastian Cruz. As now Sebastian Broughton had a man over the middle. It was dropped. Bringing up second down and 10 for Fleming Island. Broughton this year has rushed for over 800 yards. Last week had 164 against Mandarin. Made a play with his legs earlier, had a good run on their first possession. Look out for him here on second down and 10. Got two running backs, one on either side. Play action, drops back to pass, feeling the pressure from Cole Long. There's a flag in the backfield as he fires for the end zone over the head of Divine Boykin. So third down and 10. They'll back him up after a holding call. Cole Long was held by Braden Mackey, the senior. So it'll be second down again, but this time from 20 yards on the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation this time. Tyler Beverly, the running back to the left of Broughton. He's got three wide receivers to his left, one to his right. Looking for options. He fires down the right sideline. It is incomplete in the end zone. Was a good ball. Looked like he was looking for Boykin again, but it fell through his hands past the goal line. It was a good route run, a good ball from Sebastian Broughton, but it'll be third down and 20 for Fleming Island. Broughton can make plays with his arm from multiple arm slots. Right there, showed off his arm strength and accuracy. Nearly ended up with the first touchdown of the game. Play action on third and 20. Broughton running left, taking it himself. He's got yards. A good gain, but it'll be far short of the first down by a good 11 yards. Out around the 23 on the near sideline. I'll bring up fourth down. Brian Padilla in on the tackle for Creekside. But there is a face mask called on Creekside. So it'll be a first down Fleming Island after the penalty. On the 12-yard line, first and 10. The Golden Eagles driving. 5:06 to go here in the first quarter. Still nothing. Back to that split back formation with Beverly and Jackson. Broughton. Play action, firing left side. Boykin has got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fleming Island. There's a flag after the play. That'll be for excessive celebration. Fleming Island comes into Creekside and strikes first. It is 6-0 Eagles. Boykin has been very involved early in this game. As they'll add that penalty to the kickoff. On for the extra point. Sertivin. 6-0 here at Creekside High School. Fleming Island came in here as big-time underdogs, but they're looking to play spoiler and end Creekside's playoff hopes in this district matchup, and that was huge early on in this game. PAT is up and through the upright, so Fleming Island takes a 7-0 lead on the road. 4:47 remains here in the first quarter. You're listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Back here on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports as Fleming Island will have to kick this one backed up here. As far as they just keep on going. Looks like this kickoff will take place inside the 15-yard line. Put them around the 12 or 13. Must have been multiple penalties after the play. I don't know how you get backed up that far. That is well over 15 yards. Now the kicker, Serdovan, running off the field. Now he's back on after grabbing something from a coach. Mouth guard, it looks like. There's 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Fleming Island, the first touchdown of the game. Davian Boykin with the touchdown reception from Sebastian Broughton. His whistles on the kick. There's a flag down by the 10-yard line. And it goes against Fleming Island, so this will back him up even further. Creekside is going to have great field position if they play this kick right. And one thing we talked about heading into this game, special teams is going to be huge, and there's not too much Fleming Island special teams can do about where they're kicking this ball from. That penalty is certainly on them as that backs him up all the way to the 8. So the sophomore Parker Serdovan will have to give it a good boot here from inside his own 10-yard line. Creekside's returners are on the 40. And here's the kick. Good air as that's going to be brought in on the 35. Running it back is Harrison Garrido past the 50. Nice play by Fleming Island. He's down at the 46 in Golden Eagle territory. Considering how far back they were, that's a nice kick for Fleming Island as Creekside sets up near midfield. So we'll see how this Knights offense responds to the Fleming Island touchdown, as their protection early on, the offensive line play hasn't been great. The O-line and this offense in general struggling in their first 2 possessions. And credit Fleming Island's defensive line wreaking havoc on quarterback Sean Aschenfelder, and they've done a nice job against the run as well early on. 4 receivers out wide, 2 on either side. Aschenfelder, the quarterback, looking to run it himself. He has got the first down, brought down awkwardly inside the 40. Looks to be all right as the ball is placed on the 37-yard line. Eros Toffer and Ashton Reynolds to the right. Rocco Ripa to the right as they motion in Ripa. Next to the quarterback, Ashenfelder. They fake the give to him. Ashenfelder trying to make his way right, but in there to bring him down, Sebastian Cruz all over it. Ashenfelder down at the 40-yard line. Setting up 3rd down and 4. The safety, Cruz, the sophomore, makes a great play there on 2nd down. We'll see how Creekside responds here on 3rd. They got 3 wide receivers out right. That's Ripa, Birch, and Reynolds. Arrows Choffer to the right. Play action over the middle. Passes dropped. That was intended for Rocco Ripa. Incomplete. It's 4th down. Knights leaving their offense out on the field. They're going to try to go for it. On 4th down this year, they've converted 14 times, 66%. They've still got 3 left, 1 right. Garrido just 1 yard behind the quarterback. They now motion over Birch to the right side. Fake the give. Ashenfelder rolling left, hits Taylor. Birch, he's got the 1st down past the 35 before he's brought down by a group of Golden Eagle tacklers. So Creekside moves the chains on 4th and 4. On the 33-yard line of Fleming Island, Creekside sets up 1st down and 10. It's got 6 on the line with the tight end. As they give to Harrison Garrido, running right. He's not going to get much. Nice tackle made there by Sebastian Cruz, who's having himself a really nice 1st quarter. Had a great punt return to set up great field position for that touchdown on that last Fleming Island possession. Made a great play to tackle Ashenfelder for a loss just a few plays ago, and then right there stops Garrido for a 2-yard gain. There's 2 wide receivers, 1 on either side. They now motion over Arrows Toffer to the left side. They fake the give to Garrido, who gets blown up. Ashenfelder just barely able to get back to that line of scrimmage. He might not have even gotten that far. It'll be 3rd down and 9 on the 32. Knights have still got a good amount of blockers in there. Ashenfelder looking to pass. He is going to be brought down in there for the sack. His 2nd of the game, Ladarius Jackson gets Ashenfelder for a huge loss on 3rd down, and Creekside will have to punt from the Fleming Island 40-yard line. How about this Fleming Island defensive front? They have stepped up in a huge way, stuffing the run. Already multiple tackles for loss, and their 2nd sack is Maurer with a good punt, but a special teams mistake. It should have been down inside the 10. It bounced past a Knights gunner and rolled into the end zone for a touchback. Fleming Island will take over as the officials are now discussing something around the 15-yard line, and they will place the ball on the 20. So out come the Golden Eagles, 1st down and 10. With all the momentum here in the 1st quarter, they've been the better team. 54.9 on the clock, 7-0. Fleming Island over the Creekside Knights. Two right, 1 left for Broughton. He's rolling right. Looking downfield, he fires. It's complete. That's his leading receiver on the season, Trace Burney, the sophomore. His first catch of the game. Nice gain for Fleming Island on first down. Sets up 2nd and 2. On the 28-yard line. 2 left, 1 right at wide receiver. They give to the running back. First down there for Fleming Island. As that was Demir Jackson, the junior, on the first down carry. Gonna gain 4 yards before he was swallowed up by the defensive line. Another first down for Fleming Island. Still split back formation, Jackson and Beverly. Movement up front. And Creekside's taking steps back as it looked like the nose guard Jenkins jumped. And that is exactly what happened. 1st and 5 for Fleming Island after the penalty. First and 5. Will come after this break as Fleming Island leads 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. The Golden Eagles marching into Creekside, and they lead by a touchdown with the ball. First down and 5 coming up, leading off the second quarter when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com. Welcome back here to Creekside High School. It's 7-0 Fleming Island over Creekside. They have the ball first down and 5 on their own 37-yard line here at Creekside High School. They've got all the momentum. This game is not disappointed. Oftentimes, Fleming Island is a team that's Creekside's historically struggled against. Fleming leads the all-time series 7-3. The Knights went into Fleming Island last year and won 38-35, scoring the winning touchdown with under a minute to go on 4th and goal from the 12. Fleming Island, a team that's looking for revenge for that game. And they've got to give Creekside a worry on that sideline right now in this critical game. Again, Fleming Island, they know this season it's not going the way they wanted, not going to make the playoffs. They're building for next year. But they love to come in here and play spoiler at Creekside. Broughton looking to pass on first down. He is down in the backfield. On the pressure there for Creekside. That looks like Noah Conahay in there, the senior, with his first sack of the season, bringing down Sebastian Broughton for a huge loss. Going to be 2nd down and 15 coming up for Fleming Island on the 32. Two wide receivers on either side of Broughton. Shotgun, got Beverly to the right. He fakes the give to him. He's trying to run right. Gets a decent gain before he's out on the Creekside sideline. Around 6 yards on the carry. Now set up 3rd down and 9 for Fleming Island. This scenario where this Creekside defense has improved mightily since last year. Last year opponents on 3rd down converted 44% of the time. This year, that's down to 35%. The Knights have improved big time on third down, and right here, they need a stop. Down 7 in the second quarter. Fleming Island sets up with 3 wide receivers to the left of Sebastian Broughton. Creekside showing blitz. They got 5 up on the line of scrimmage. They rush 6. Broughton feeling the pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he is going to be taken down. Brody McGuff and Cole Long in there on the sack. And that is a familiar sight for Creekside football fans. Cole Long last week, 12 tackles, 5 tackles for loss against Bartram Trail. 4 sacks on the season for the senior. And Brody McGuff last week had a sack himself. He's got 2 on the season. And the senior duo team up to bring down Broughton on 3rd and 9. And on 4th, here's the punt. Line drive kick. Got plenty of power as Cooper Dixon brings it in inside the Creekside 45. He's not going anywhere on the return. And Knights will set up shop. Around the 45, they'll put it right on that 45-yard line. This is a Knights offense that moved the ball a little bit on their last possession, but still struggling early on in this game. Looking to move the ball and get some points on the board. They start with the handoff. Harrison Garrido down for a loss of yards. A little slow to get up. He was slow to get up after they faked the give to him late in that last possession. He got blown up by a defensive lineman right there after that hit. A little slow to get back on his feet, but he's out there again. Gets the carry on 2nd down. Says he doesn't care. Drives forward past the 50-yard line. Little second effort. Gets him up around the 49, 48-yard line. They'll put Creekside on the Fleming Island 49, 3rd down and 4. 2 wide receivers to Ashenfelder's right. Ashton Reynolds out wide left. Tight end Oscar Earl blocking just behind the left tackle. And pistol formation for Creekside. Fleming Island showing pressure. They got 6 blitzing. And Ashenfelder's pass goes through the hands of Ashton Reynolds over the middle, incomplete. 4th down and 4, and Creekside still leaving that offense out there. No move to the punter just yet. 3rd and 4. Excuse me, 4th and 4. Same formation as the previous play. Fleming Island rushes for Ashenfelder, fires over the middle. He's got Caleb Taylor Birch. Birch has got open field inside the 10, inside the pylon. It is a touchdown, Creekside. The Knights on 4th and 4 respond with a 49-yard passing touchdown, making it 7-6 with 9:15 to go in the second quarter. How about that play over the middle? Quick release from Sean Ashenfelder. Had his man, the junior Caleb Taylor Birch, running a crossing route over the middle. Last year had over 800 receiving yards and 60 receptions with Christ Church, as the extra point is good. And right here, he holds in his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season to help tie this thing back up for the Creekside Knights. Back even at 7, 9:15 to go here in the first half. You are listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Night scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. Back after the 49-yard Creekside touchdown on 4th and 4. The Knights got a little momentum and a lot of energy earned back here at the Castle. Back to return on this kick for Fleming Island, Caleb Singleton and Trace Burney. Sophomore and junior trying to set up the Golden Eagles with some good field position as Cooper Maurer kicks this one away. Singleton trailing back, and he lets it bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Creekside defense that is coming off of a really nice possession against Fleming Island, coming up with a couple big sacks of Sebastian Broughton. The Knights' defensive front is coming off of a really nice game against Bartram Trail. In that last one against Bartram, Cole Long, 5 tackles for loss. Have a rotation of four guys on the interior defensive line that helps keep fresh legs on the field. All those guys have played really well. I'm talking about Anthony Brummel, Liam Ross, the Jenkins twins, Andrew and Tyler, teaming up at nose guard. 2 wide receivers on either side of Broughton. He looks to pass left. It's complete on first down, making a move. Davion Boykin caught that touchdown early on in the game. Picks up 5 on first down. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Golden Eagles. Gonna have 3 wide receivers out right of Sebastian Broughton. 1-2 the junior quarterback's left. Looking to pass again, under pressure from Cole Long. He breaks through the sack. Now improvising, getting through the line, shakes another tackler, running left, and he is finally brought down by the Creekside Knights behind the line of scrimmage. As Cole Long hobbling off the field. Knights hope that he's all right, as he's been a monster on the defensive line as he goes and meets with the athletic training staff on the sideline. So they say Broughton got back to the line of scrimmage on the play. It's 3rd down and 5. Saw that playmaking and ability from Broughton right there on 2nd down. As right here he hits a man. That's Caleb Singleton on the far sideline, picking up the first down, shedding tackles, getting past the 40, and moving those chains. Singleton, if you follow Fleming Island football, you know his brother Samuel, now a running back at Florida State. Caleb got over 20 collegiate offers, including Florida, Texas A&M, Auburn, and Iowa. Huge playmaker at corner, but the Golden Eagles decided to try him out this week at wide receiver, and he makes a play right there. 1st down and 10. Broughton fires, again far sideline. It's caught. That's Singleton again. Not as big of a gain this time, as he just gets 3, bringing up 2nd down and 7 from the Fleming Island 46. Singleton's a guy that, according to head coach Chad Parker, he's really bought into the new team culture under first-year head coach Parker. He's improved his grades to mostly A's and a leader on the practice field. Is a sidearm pass complete. Boykin picks up the first down. And coaches compared that man, Sebastian Broughton, to Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. And he's put it on display on this drive, moving around in the pocket, showing off his athleticism. Makes the sidearm throw around a defender to pick up the first down there on the Creekside 46-yard line. That'll take us into the official water break. 6:33 to go here in the 2nd quarter. All tied up 7-7 between Creekside and Fleming Island. You are listening to Golden Eagles and Knights football here on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, You can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. Back at Creekside High School, as we've got a good one brewing between Creekside and Fleming Island under 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter as the clock was running coming out of the timeout. Went into the water break with 6:33 on the clock, now down to 6:19. Clock back running again, 6:13 to go in the second quarter. Sebastian Broughton rolling left, trying to break through the line. He does. Got a little bit of space to run the ball, and he's going to pick up a good amount of yards there, 8 or 9. Going to be shy of the first down marker, and a late flag. 2 of them flying up in the air. Might have been some words exchanged down on the field. Something to draw that flag. As we wait to see what the call is. Fleming Island backing up. Personal foul on both sides. Offsetting both penalties, so I'll bring up 2nd down and 1 after the 9-yard scramble from Sebastian Broughton. Talking with head coach Sean McIntyre heading into this game. And that rotation I mentioned earlier of those 4 interior defensive linemen keeping fresh legs on the field are supposed to help keep plays like that from happening. Broughton is going to run around back there and make plays with his legs. Creekside trying to limit that as best they can. They got 3 up on the defensive line here as he hands it off. Tyler Beverly going to pick up the first down and some more inside the 30-yard line. Send up another Fleming Island first down. And keep in mind, Creekside received the opening kickoff, so Fleming Island will get the ball to start off the second half. They set up a screen. As going to go for negative yardage. We're looking for Trace Burney. He's tackled for a major loss. Brody McGuff was the first one there. Make it a loss of 5. 2nd down and 15. Fleming Island coming in here and keeping this one competitive, a game they were not favored to win, heavily favored to lose. They've struggled this season. Creekside beat a Mandarin team that blew them out last week. Looking like a brand new team on the football field tonight as Sebastian Broughton breaks free on the right side. He's got the first down inside the 15. Again, he will move those chains, making plays with his legs. Sebastian Broughton. First down and 10 on the 12-yard line. And boy, would this be a statement win for the Golden Eagles under first-year head coach Chad Parker. Spent the last 9 years as associate head coach and running backs coach at Bartram Trail. Nearly 2 decades of experience as a wrestling coach as well. But he's looking to establish a culture and a program here at Fleming Island with a young team, and this win would be huge. Is looking for the end zone. Broughton has got Boykin in for a Fleming Island touchdown. They grab that lead back. It is 13-7 at Creekside High School. And that is a Fleming Island team that is fired up. They've got the lead with 3:58 to go in the second quarter. On for the extra point is Sertovan. The kick is up, and it is good. 14-7, Fleming Island with the lead on the road at Creekside High School. As we've got 3:58 to play in the first half, you are listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com. Second quarter of action here at Creekside High School. It is 14-7. Fleming Island leads over the Creekside Knights as they kick this one away. With under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Harrison Garrido brings it in for Creekside. He's going to get up around the 30-yard line on the return. How about Fleming Island? They have come in here and their defensive line has been absolutely crucial to their lead in this game. This is a team that came in here last week. This defense allowed 285 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns last week. But they moved some guys around. They wanted to get size on that defensive front. They've got O-linemen in there. They've got a running back in there. Anyone pretty much over 6 feet and 200 pounds as Creekside looks to have jumped. Someone jumped before that play, and it will be called a false start on the Creekside Knights. That is not a welcome sight as the Knights had 8 of those against Bartram Trail last week. First one of the night comes here late in the second quarter. So they look to set up a screen. Caleb Taylor Birch got some space to work with on the near sideline. He's going to get around 10 yards. Had that big 49-yard touchdown reception earlier in this game. He's a big run-after-catch threat, a quick and shifty guy. Picks up 11 there, second down and 4 after the false start penalty. They give to Garrido up the middle. He's got the first down. And around 6 yards. Getting up to the 38, and that's really one of only 2 times he's gotten more than 5 yards on a carry tonight. Credit Fleming Island's defensive front. He's got another one there, a little bit of space. He could go all the way inside the 20, 15, and chasing him down is to Corey Allen. Creekside inside the 20 into the red zone. 3:08 to go. Harrison Garrido in this night's running game coming alive. There's the announcer's jinx for you. Another give to Garrido. This time he's going to pick up little to nothing. Looks like there is laundry on the field on the far sideline. It's going to go against Fleming Island. So they're going to move the ball forward 5 yards. It'll be first down and 5 for Creekside. So Fleming Island gifts the Knights 5 yards on the 11. They give to Garrido inside the 10. Gets a few yards on the carry. Going to be second down and 1 for Creekside, according to the marking on the field. Creekside's got 3 wide receivers out wide, 2 right, 1 left. Pistol formation. Aschenfelder gives left to Garrido. He's got the first down, fighting for the end zone. He is in past the goal line. Creekside responds with a rushing touchdown behind Harrison Garrido. How about Garrido on that drive? The Knights' running game had been non-existent up until this drive. Started off that way again, but Harrison gets the major gain to get inside the 20. The extra point is good. And the Knights run the ball down inside the 20 and then inside the goal line into the end zone for their second touchdown of the night, tying this one back up at 14. We have got a good one brewing. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. That One Painter. Night's scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557. Back here at Creekside High School, 2:13 to go in the first half as the Knights quickly respond to Fleming Island taking that lead back. Tying it up at 14, Harrison Garrido with a massive drive on the ground, capping it off with his 11th rushing touchdown of the year. And Darius Williams being recognized out here at Creekside High School. Sounds like the Super Bowl champion in attendance tonight after the Jaguars' massive Thursday night football win. He had a deflection that led to a Foye Aluakun pick six. Big time win for the Jaguars, and we could talk Jags football all day, but right now we've got a good football game brewing out here under the Friday night lights. Fleming Island with the football. Sebastian Broughton under pressure from Cole Long, steps forward, fires down the field. It is off the hands of his wide receiver, Trace Burney. That was a good ball from Broughton. Burney almost had it. Just maybe a half yard too far. Almost a home run play for the Golden Eagles, but instead it's 2nd down and 10. Broughton has got two wide receivers on either side. Shotgun formation, looks to pass. It is incomplete, hit the ground before falling into the hands of Boykin. Fleming Island has thrown the ball but a few times in this game. And that's something that these Golden Eagles do. Coach Chad Parker talked about putting the ball in their best players' hands, and they throw the ball 30 to 40 times a game. They're definitely on pace to hit that. With 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Broughton again looks to pass. He's going to rush forward, breaks through the pocket. He's going to pick up the first down and more, still on his feet past the 35. Going to be down at the 38. First down and 10. The chains move and the clock stops. Back running, 1:45 to go. 5-step drop. Shifting through the defensive line at Creekside. He's running around back there before he is finally brought down. Tice Donnelly in there for the sack. Teaming up with Colton Lavelle as Knights call timeout with 1:31 to go. I just lost words on that play. There's not much to describe. Sebastian Broughton back there. He's dodging and weaving, ducking, running all over the place, but eventually time ran out, and it's a massive loss on the sack. Heading into the timeout, we'll return after this quick break. Our score, 14-14 here at Creekside High School. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Back here at Creekside High School, second quarter of play, 1:31 to go. and it is second down and forever, well over 20 yards for Fleming Island. They've got 3 right, 1 left at wide receiver. Broughton looking left, firing up the sideline. It is nearly intercepted. He was looking for Caleb Singleton. Sent that one too far, as Jackson Earl nearly came away with the pick. Third down. That was actually Boykin, the intended receiver. Third down and trying to calculate this. It's a struggle. Near 25 yards. It's a little dump-off screen pass to Beverly, the running back. He's still on his feet, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to fall 3 yards shy at the 35-yard line. Setting up 4th and 13, and Creekside calls another timeout, trying to leave their offense with as much time as possible to take that lead back before halftime, as Fleming Island will receive after the halftime break. As we're going to step away for a short break, you're listening to Creekside Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top-quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. Second quarter of action, 1:16 to go before halftime, as Creekside and Fleming Island tied up 14 apiece, as the Golden Eagles punt away on 4th and 13, nearly blocked by the Creekside Knights. Cooper Dixon will pick this one up inside the 25, run it back for just a couple yards near the 26-27-yard line. And the Knights offense will take over with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go here in the first half. On the 27. So this is a Creekside offense that got it done on the ground. They stuck with that run game that had been non-existent for them early on in this ball game, but Harrison Garrido eventually, with his speed and explosiveness, was going to break free, and he did, running it down the field, eventually ended up in the end zone. This time, most likely Creekside, with just 1 timeout remaining, they're going to have to put the ball in the air to move it down the field. Already had a 49-yard passing touchdown to Caleb Taylor Birch early on in this game. And you wonder how Fleming Island's going to choose to defend this, as they've been getting pressure on the Knights quarterback, Sean Aschenfelder, all game, as the officials marking this back 5 yards. There's a 5-yard penalty, roughing the kicker on the Creekside Knights. So they'll have it on the 22. But you wonder here, with a minute to go, does Fleming Island try to bring pressure? Or no, they're calling this one back. Penalty was declined. Yeah, it's the scoreboard operator, and next to me just said, just kidding. But you wonder if they try to get pressure on Aschenfelder here, if they drop guys back to try and keep Creekside from beating them deep. Right here, they've got 5 up on the defensive line. They only rush 3. Aschenfelder steps forward in the pocket, firing up the sideline, looking for Reynolds. Incomplete. Pass just a little behind him. Second down and 10. Second down and 10 here for Creekside. Knights have got Garrido, the running back, in the backfield. 3 wide receivers out right, 1 left. Aschenfelder under pressure, looks and fires a screen pass to the running back, Garrido. He's going to get up past the 30-yard line before he's brought down at the 34. Actually, they put him on the 35. Third down and 2, clock running. 40 seconds on the clock. Here's Creekside. Aschenfelder looking to pass, under pressure, runs forward, on the run, fires for Ashton Reynolds, incomplete. Bring up 4th and 2 on the Creekside 35, and the Knights are going to punt this one away with 34.9 to go in this second quarter. Timeout. Fleming Island calling time before this Creekside punt, so we'll see how the Golden Eagles play this. They've got time to try and get some points out of this and take the lead before they receive after halftime. 4th and 2 for Creekside coming up when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs. 34.9 seconds remain in the first half of action as Creekside gets ready to punt this away to Sebastian Cruz, who's already had a big return in this game. There's flags before the snap, however. It looks like Fleming Island jumped as Creekside's going to get the first down. You just cannot commit that mistake there. 4th and 2, you're getting the ball back, and now you give the Knights offense the ball on the 40-yard line. The timeout left, and Cooper Maurer, their kicker, he's got a lot of range, was hitting from 48 during warm-ups. There's a bit of wind out there tonight, however. It's much different kicking as well when you got an offensive line. We got special teams forces out in front of you. Aschenfelder going to try to run it himself. Gets up past the 50-yard line into Fleming Island territory. Put him on the 48. Clock stops momentarily to move the chains. Back running, 20 seconds to go. Aschenfelder takes the snap. Again looking to pass. Over the middle. He's got a man. That's Cooper Dixon. Going to be down at the 41. 13.4 to go. So little outside the range of Cooper Maurer. So what's Creekside going to have to do here? They got 2nd down and 2. Not too much time to work with. You don't have another timeout. Creekside, they're going to have to... I wouldn't think they put the ball in the air here. I think they try to run it forward just a little bit and spike it. It's not something you see. I don't think they've spiked the ball once this year, because they haven't had many situations like this, but it's definitely something they've done before in practice. But going to have to get to the line quick and manage the clock right. So it's 2nd down and 2 from the Fleming Island 41 coming out of the timeout. All tied up at 14. Fleming Island will get the ball back after the halftime break. They have played really good football out here at Creekside High School. Aschenfelder in pistol formation, looking to pass. Fires to the sideline. It's caught. Caleb Taylor Birch gets out of bounds with 8.6 seconds to go around the 30-yard line. And that is a perfectly executed play there. A little out route. Stops the clock. 1st and 10 on the 30, and you're inside Cooper Maurer's field goal range. He's already hit from 47 this season. That's where the kick would be from right now. Knights leave the offense out there. They got 2 receivers on either side. Aschenfelder looks to pass, fires to the sideline, incomplete for Caleb Taylor Birch. 4.3 on the clock, and out comes the field goal unit. Though Maurer's hit from here, 47, still a long kick for a high school kicker. With those extended hash marks as well, you got to get this one on target, kicking from the left hash. It's for the lead. The snap, the hold is good. The kick is up. Does it have enough? It does, but it is wide left. And Fleming Island able to survive the night's threat and head into halftime all tied up at 14. We have got a good one brewing. This one came down to the final seconds last year. Could we be in for the same treatment in this one? Stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half here in 20 minutes on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Creekside High School as we are just about set for action for the third quarter here at Creekside and Fleming. What a game it has been so far, back and forth. Creekside struggled to get that run game going early on, but Harrison Garrido with a late touchdown in that second quarter, crucial to tie this game back up. Can the Knights keep that momentum going, or can Fleming Island finish off a statement win for their program and finish the Knights' postseason hopes out here on the road? We are 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from kickoff in the second half. We will be back with that action when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. We are all set for the third quarter of action between Creekside and Fleming Island. The Golden Eagles will get the ball here to open up the third quarter. And Fleming Island this year, they've had some really good first halves. Against Bartram Trail, they were tied 0-0 at the half, but they have not been able to put a full game together this season. In some cases, they've fallen apart in the second half. Can they avoid that this time out and come away with the major upset of the Creekside Knights? The kick is up, it is away. Cooper Maurer starts off the third quarter with a touchback here at the Castle as Sebastian Broughton and the Golden Eagles take over the football. They had their moments in that first half. They were moving the ball well, only end up with 14 points on the board. This Fleming Island offensive line allowed a little too much pressure for Sebastian Broughton late in that second quarter. The Knights were able to get home for a couple sacks. Broughton moving all over the place in the pocket and in the backfield. Can Creekside lock down on defense, or can Fleming Island take that next step forward, get some more points up on the board? They start off with two wide receivers left, one right, split back formation. Knights bring 5. It's Jackson on the carry. He's going to get forward for around 4 yards. Demir Jackson, a few carries there in that first half of play. Picked up a first down, but you're seeing mostly Tyler Beverly getting the load of work in tonight's game and a limited amount of work running the ball for these Fleming Island running backs. Same formation as previous play. Knights bring 4. Broughton under pressure. Gets past a tackler. Now trying to run. Gonna get out of bounds. Might have had Something there kind of hard to tell on this near sideline. Not a great angle as he kind of disappears behind those Knights players standing on the sideline. They're going to give him a yard up to the 25. We're all tied up 14-14, Creekside and Fleming Island. News 4 Jax's game of the week. Just getting started here in the third quarter of action. A motion out Jackson to the left side. Feeling the pressure, Broughton runs. He's got the first down and a lot of space ahead. He's turned on the Jets to the 25-20, 15-10, end zone. Sebastian Broughton, 75 yards to the house. How about that? When it looks like nothing's there, oh, no, you are mistaken. As Sebastian Broughton makes something out of nothing and takes it to the house on the scramble. 20-14, Fleming Island. And what a way to open up that third quarter for the Fleming Island Golden Eagles. On for the extra point. Serdovan. Waiting for the clock to get fixed or something. The officials finally blow the whistle and allow this extra point to take place. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. So the extra point missed, and there's something that could come back to bite Fleming Island later on this game. Cooper Maurer has not missed an extra point all year. Instead of being up 7, Fleming Island 6, 1 point. There's a big difference right there after the 75-yard touchdown from Sebastian Broughton. Things end on a bit of a sour note there for the special teams for the Golden Eagles, but still, what a play from Broughton to put Fleming Island up ahead, 20-14. We are getting into an upset alert situation here. Danger zone for Creekside. So we're going to keep you here, not send you to a break. As out comes the special teams units for each of these sides. Back to return for Creekside. Jackson Earl and Harrison Garrido. And you got to imagine that feeling on the sideline for the Creekside Knights is not a good one. You're starting to get worried. Your season could be over. As Garrido trying to make something on the return. He's got some space up to the 40-yard line. Nice little momentum play, setting up the Knights with good field position after the kickoff. Knights take over just 58 seconds into the third quarter. The Knights still got 2 more games to go after this. Same with Fleming Island. They'll travel over to Atlantic Coast for a Thursday night battle, 6:30 next week. Then Ponte Vedra, 2 weeks from now, back here at Creekside. They need this win. They start with the handoff. Harrison Garrido. He's not going much of anywhere on that carry up the middle. They're going to put him on the 42. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Aschenfelder drops back to pass. Steps forward, fires downfield, looking for Ashton Reynolds. It is incomplete. Threw it to the inside part of the field. Reynolds kind of gave up on it, feeling as if he wasn't going to get there. As that one falls incomplete, harmlessly to the ground. 3rd down and 8, and this could be a huge stop for Fleming Island, but Creekside, a team not afraid to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass, under pressure, Aschenfelder fires over the middle, and a nice catch made by Ashton Reynolds past the 50-yard line. Gets the 1st down, gets it up to the Fleming Island 47-yard line. Big 3rd down conversion for the Knights on 3rd and 8. Two wide receivers left, one right. Ashenfelder hands it off. Harrison Garrido spins, makes men miss. A nice gain of 6 yards there for Creekside. Getting forward to the 41. Second down and 4. Two right, one left. Tight end blocking behind the right tackle. Cole Anderson is Oscar Earl. Pistol formation, play action to Nate Black. It's a dump off Caleb Taylor Birch. After catching it just past the first down markers. Turns on the Jets and picks up around 20 yards after the catch. He's inside the 20, actually right at the 20, 1st and 10. Two left, one right. It's a give, Nate Black, the senior, trying to power forward. End up with a decent gain there on 1st down, around the 16-yard line. They'll place him on, looks to be the 16. We do not have a great angle from where we're sitting in the booth. Garrido back in as the running back. Fleming Island brings pressure. Garrido breaks through the line, gets inside the 10, and picks up the 1st down. That'll be 1st and goal for Creekside. The 8-yard line. Two right, one left. They give to Garrido. He's going up the middle. Inside the 5, he falls forward. Around the 3-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Creekside moving fast. Fleming Island trying to get the big boys in there on the defensive line. As they're getting set, the Knights snap the ball, give to Garrido, and he is going nowhere. Big stop at the line of scrimmage, but there is a flag. This could go against Fleming Island as those guys were not quite set at the line of scrimmage. I believe that might be an illegal substitution on the Golden Eagles. Moving the ball half the distance to the goal. On the 1-yard line, Creekside with the football. One wide receiver on either side. And now whistles blow. It looks like another penalty was called on Fleming Island. Too many men on the field, maybe? As one does come off. Creekside looking to power this one in. Give to Nate Black, fighting for the goal line. One official signals touchdown and the other one does as well. Creekside has tied this one up, and they've got the chance to take the lead with this extra point. Cooper Maurer for the extra point. It is up. It is good. Maurer stays perfect on the season. Now 26 of 26 on PATs. Excuse me, make him 27 of 27 on PATs. Maurer gives the Knights a 21-20 lead, and there's that extra point miss from Fleming Island coming back to bite them as they now trail Creekside by 1 with 8:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. You are listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax and Schlick Sports.
Night scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness.
Back here at Creekside High School, it's 21-20. Creekside with the 1-point lead over Fleming Island, but looks like we've got a long way still to go. This has been back and forth all game. One team scores, another responds. As there is another touchback from Cooper Maurer. Not a rare sight from the Knights kicker. He has got a powerful leg. As Fleming Island will take over on their own 20. The Knights offensive line trying to hype up their student section, which I'm going to be honest here, there's not many of them. Not a great attendance from the Creekside student section in this game. Pink out, but the ones who are here, they make some noise. Two wide receivers out left, one right, and a split back formation for Fleming Island. They hand the ball off, and it is a tackle for loss. Tyler Beverly, the running back, stopped by Cole Long. He talked about his game against Bartram and what he was able to accomplish last week. He's a menace in the backfield. He picks up another tackle for loss right there. Knights show 4 on the defensive front. Linebackers creeping forward. They rush 6. On the blitz, trying to break outside. Demir Jackson gonna get back around the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a yard. Didn't go too much farther. It's gonna be 3rd down and 13 for Fleming Island. Two wide receivers on either side of Broughton. Shotgun formation, he motions out the running back to the right. That's Beverly, firing over the middle. Complete. That is going to be well shy of a 1st down. Trace Burney on the catch. Shy of the 25. Stopped around the 23. And that'll bring up 4th down and 7 for Fleming Island. And out comes the punt team. Been some good punts tonight from the sophomore Parker Sertivin. Not very high arcing stuff. He kind of hits a line drive that's got a lot behind it. Cooper Dixon back to receive on the Knights 45. Takes a hop on the 49. Dixon brings it in. Past the 50 on the return. He's into Fleming Island territory. Down around the 45. Creekside with their first lead of the night. 21-20 over Fleming Island. 6:12 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Knights take over on the Fleming Island 45, and this is a big-time opportunity to jump ahead in this game. So we're going to step away here for an official water break. You're listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason.
3rd quarter of action. Knights with the ball on the Golden Eagle 45. They start off with a play action pass over the middle. What a grab by Caleb Taylor Birch. He could take it to the house. Touchdown Creekside. Flags fly as the Knights celebrate in the end zone. One play, 45 yards. 6 points, and that is a big one for the Creekside Knights. Aschenfelder led Birch by a little bit, but that is a catch that Knights receivers simply haven't made much this year. Birch with the fingertips catch, reaches out, brings it in, and turns on the burners, driving it into the house. Caught a 49-yard touchdown earlier on a similar play. Takes it to the house from 45 right there. Knights with a chance to make it an 8-point game with this extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. 28-20. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Creekside with a massive touchdown. One play, 45 yards. Fleming Island needs a response when we return on Schlick Sports and News 4 Jax Plus.
Night's scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness.
Welcome back to Creekside High School, where Knights fans fired up after that Creekside touchdown. Creekside a little too fired up on the field as they're having to kick this one off from the 25-yard line. Cooper Maurer gives this one a good boot. It's going to be taken in inside the 15-yard line. Caleb Singleton on the return. Got some space up the middle. He's past the 40. Nice job by Singleton. Picking up good yards on the return forward to the 42-yard line, maybe to the 43. We talked about the youth in this Fleming Island team. Offensively, this is a team that doesn't have too much experience. They have one senior wide receiver, Tyler Beverly, senior at running back. They got 3 seniors on the offensive line and a lot of inexperience everywhere else. It's first down and 10. And this will show, what is this team made of? Can they respond to this kind of adversity in the third quarter? First down and 10. They give to Beverly up the middle, and the senior, leading by example, picks up the first down and a few more yards after contact. Forward to the Creekside 44. Make it the 43. Fighting through a group of Creekside tacklers. Beverly trying to put a charge into this Golden Eagles team. Is this a spot where Fleming Island has not been able to respond well to this year? They've let a lot of games get away from them in the second half. Is this one different? As Broughton hits Boykin for a short gain on first down, just 2 yards forward to the 41. Second down and 8 yards. Broughton's got 3 guys to his left, 1 out wide right. Shotgun. Beverly, the running back, stand on Broughton's left. Knights have got pressure on Broughton, and they're going to bring him down for a sack. Brody McGuff fired up, coming away with a big-time loss. McGuff came firing off the edge. No one there to block him. Now I'll bring up third down and 15 yards. On the 48-yard line, they got to get to the 33 of Creekside. Knights fans making some noise. Broughton, 5-step drop, feeling pressure from Cole Long, who bats it down. Tried to fire its sidearm. Long was able to reach his left hand out and smack it to the ground. And Fleming Island will have to punt this one away. Creekside, after allowing that 75-yard touchdown run to Sebastian Broughton, the third play of the third quarter, they have responded in a big way. The kick might have been tipped at the line. Calling for the fair catch. Cooper Dixon might have touched it. Fleming Island has the football inside the 20. The officials discussing, but this looks like it'll be Fleming Island football. It took a hop on Cooper Dixon, who chipped it around the 20. Fleming Island was right there. The Gunners picking it up, and they've got the ball back in the red zone. And a huge special teams mistake by the Creekside Knights could end up costing them in a big way. Fleming Island gifted a chance to get back into this ball game and potentially tie this one up. First and 10. On the 16, Broughton looking right to the end zone. It is caught! What a grab! Davion Boykin! He got mossed. Boykin goes up over the defender, brings it in the corner of the end zone. There's a player down on the field for Creekside, and that is Anthony Brummel being helped off the field. Talk about a momentum swing. Creekside had a chance to get that ball back and make it a two-possession ball game. Fleming Island recovers the muff punt. One play and a touchdown. The Golden Eagles now with the chance to tie it up on the two-point conversion. Wildcat for Beverly. Flags down on the field. We'll see which side jumped, and it's Creekside. So instead of the 3, ball's at the 1.5. Sebastian Broughton still on the sidelines. Tyler Beverly, the running back, going to take the direct snap. After a little pause, whistles from the official. They get out of that direct snap Wildcat formation. Sebastian Broughton still not on the field. This time we got Jackson behind Beverly. He's trying to run it left. Does he have enough? Yes, he does. Fleming Island has tied it up on the two-point conversion. How about that? The Golden Eagles, what looked like a momentum killer, turns into 8 after the muff punt. The Golden Eagles make the Knights pay. One play, one touchdown, and the two-point conversion. We are back even at 28 when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports. Back at Creekside High School, where the Knights fans stunned after that touchdown from Fleming Island. Jackson Earl on the kickoff, bringing it back past the 40-yard line. Fighting for some yards. Good effort there. As he's forward up near the 45-yard line. If you're just joining us here on News 4 Jax Plus or on YouTube audio only, Schlick Sports, we have just witnessed quite the momentum swing. Creekside, after 2 touchdowns, led 28-20 after the sack, forced a punt on 4th and 13. The punt was muffed. Fleming Island took over on the 16, turned it into a one-play passing touchdown. Two-point conversion tied things up, and the Knights start things off with a negative gain on the give to Harrison Garrido. Second down 11 on their own 44-yard line. Aschenfelder, play action, rolling right. It's caught. Caleb Taylor Birch having himself a massive game, leading the Knights in the receiving category this year with 30 receptions, 309 yards, 2 touchdowns heading into the night. He's got a 45-yard touchdown reception and a 49-yarder. Third and short. Knights got to get 2. They're not going to be able to do so. They're going to be about a yard shy. Fourth down and 1 coming up. And the Knights leaving the offense out there. They got to get 1 yard in Fleming Island territory. Quarterback sneak, and Aschenfelder has got it. Forward to the Golden Eagle 44-yard line. It's first down and 10. Knights quick to the line of scrimmage. Play action. Aschenfelder looking downfield for Caleb Taylor Birch. He has got him inside the 20-yard line. Another huge catch for the slot receiver, Caleb Taylor Birch. On the 15, the Knights run up to the line of scrimmage. They don't want to give Fleming Island any time to get set or make an adjustment. They give to Garrido, trying to break through the right side. He is stuffed behind the line. No gain. Second down and 10. 2 wide receivers out wide right, 1 left. Aschenfelder looking for that man left. It's Ashton Reynolds. And all over him in coverage was Josh Murray. And it looks like he'll be called for pass interference inside the 5-yard line. But there was also a holding call on Creekside. So both penalties offset. The holding call coming back to hurt the Knights in a big way. Third down and 10. On the 15-yard line. They can't let this one go to waste. Fleming Island's defense looking for a major stand. A field goal would give Creekside the lead. A touchdown would be preferred by this Creekside team. Fleming Island playing big up front these last couple plays. Aschenfelder hands it off to Harrison Garrido. He's inside the 10. He's inside the pylon. Touchdown, Creekside. From 15 yards out, Harrison Garrido, with 1:35 to go in the third quarter, gets another touchdown up on the board. It is 34-28. Creekside takes the lead back. Extra point from Maurer is good. And it is 35-28 out here at Creekside High School. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have got a great finish brewing. 13 minutes, 35 seconds to go in regulation. We're sitting with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Creekside and Fleming Island on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
Night scoring plays are brought to you by Baker's Sporting Goods. Gear up for greatness.
So after the muff punt and the Fleming Island touchdown, tying things back up at 28, Creekside able to drive it down the field after starting at the 45. Creekside ends up putting 7 up on the board. Touchback from Cooper Maurer. Sets up Fleming Island on their own 20, down 35-28 with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. At the halftime break, our score was 14-14 between Creekside and Fleming. Our score in the third quarter is 21-14. Offenses have come alive in this third quarter, and we're not even done yet. Sebastian Broughton in this Fleming Island offense looking to do more damage and tie this one back up. Broughton, design run right. Looking for a little breath of air. No light for him to run through. It's a loss of yardage. Second down and 11. Two wide receivers left, one right. It's going to be shotgun Beverly. The running back on the right is Sebastian Broughton. They also got a tight end in blocking behind the left side of the line. To give left, Tyler Beverly. Going to get up past the 20-yard line forward to the 22. Bring up third down and 8 yards for Fleming Island. One minute remains here in the third quarter. Clock running. Two wide receivers on either side of Broughton. Knights showing a little bit of pressure. Got linebackers creeping up on the line of scrimmage. They rush 4. Pass over the middle. Dangerous ball off the hands of Trace Burney. That'll bring up fourth down and 8 on the Fleming Island 22. And out comes the punt team. Cooper Dixon, the returner, setting up shop on the Fleming Island 49. Snap a little low, barely getting the punt off. It's going to take a hop just past the 40, still rolling into Creekside territory. The Knights will have the ball near midfield with 36.2 to go in the third quarter. You know, here's a little interesting note. That first half, a lot of running the football, punting. It went by pretty fast. I believe it was done just a little past 8 o'clock, right around there. It's been around 40 minutes of the third quarter, I want to say. A lot of scoring, a lot of offense. If you like points being put up on the scoreboard, this has been the quarter for you. Creekside gets the ball on their own 47-yard line. First down and 10. They've been spreading the ball a little bit more through the air in the second half, and it's been working for them. Sean Ashenfeller having himself a nice game at quarterback as he hands it off to Harrison Garrido. Gets past the 50, sneaks up to this around the 45. Second down and 2. Knights running much faster, getting up to the line of scrimmage. They hand off left. Harrison Garrido, he's going to get the first down up near the 41. Moving the chains. First down and 10 for the Creekside Knights. And that will bring us into the fourth quarter. Creekside leads by 7, 35-28 as we enter the final 12 minutes of action. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
Looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate transactions? Contact Jason Purvis with Next Home First Coast. Jason has years of experience in real estate with more than 75 successful closed transactions. Jason is a Durban Crossing resident and Creekside parent helping people buy and sell real estate across Northeast Florida. He'll provide you with a personalized real estate experience. Contact Jason today at 802-373-8543 or Jason at nexthomefirstcoast.com.
Creekside and Fleming Island last year went down to the final seconds, back and forth. The Knights ended up coming away with a 38-35 victory, won that game, scored their game-winning touchdown under a minute to go on a 4th and goal from the 12. This game, it's been exciting so far as they hit Arrows Toffer for a first down. Creekside forward to the 25. This game shaping up to potentially have a similar finish. Knights on the 24 with the 7-point lead over Fleming Island. The Golden Eagles playing one of their best games of football this year. Ball is placed back on the 25. 1st and 10. To give right, Garrido got a little bit of space to work with. He's got the first down inside the 10. He's going to be just shy of the 5. 1st and goal coming up for Creekside. On the 7-yard line. 3 receivers out wide, 2 left, 1 right. Aschenfelder hands to Garrido. Nice job up front, Fleming Island. I believe that was Cohen Chaffee coming up with the stop. The linebacker coming in. Stopping it at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal from the 7. Fakes the give to Garrido. The quarterback, Aschenfelder, driving forward. Inside the 3. I'll bring up 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 2. Pistol formation. Aschenfelder trying to run it himself. Does he have it? Yes, he does! Touchdown, Creekside! Sean Aschenfelder takes it himself from 2 yards out. And the Creekside Knights jump out to their biggest lead of the night, 41-28. The extra point good from Cooper Maurer. Creekside, 42. Fleming Island, 28. How will the Golden Eagles respond? Can they respond? Because they're going to need some points when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Back at Creekside High School, Knights with the biggest lead of the night, 42-28 over Fleming Island. That ball not into the end zone. On the return, Fleming Island with a little bit of space. Caleb Singleton still on his feet, fighting up past the 35-yard line. Nice return there. As Fleming Island will set up shop. In a good spot at the 36. Well, this is a game that's been back and forth all night. One team does something, the other team responds. Touchdown, touchdown. back and forth all night. No one's really been able to get a firm advantage on this ball game, and Creekside with a stop here could absolutely have just that. Fleming Island knows they need some points to stay in this ball game as that Creekside offense. They've been tough to stop in the second half. Sebastian Broughton, design run to the left side. He's going to break forward to the 40-yard line before being tackled hard out of bounds. And a Creekside player, Brian Padilla, shaken up on the sideline. And there's some late pushing and shoving down there. Fleming Island trying to protect their guy. Creekside trying to check on their starting senior safety, Brian Padilla. Padilla is a guy who came into this season, hadn't started for Creekside, hadn't had much experience on the field at safety, but he emerged as a leader for the Creekside Knights in that safety room. He's been huge for them. 41 tackles and 2 interceptions heading into tonight. He's still down on the sideline. I hope he's okay. It is 15 more yards for Fleming Island as they got a first down and 10 on the Creekside 45. 10:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Play action. Fakes the end around. Broughton under pressure. Running back, trying to fire. Incomplete. Looking for Demir Jackson. That was a surprisingly good throw there from Broughton. That's a guy who can make those types of plays. Just you do not see that for many high school football quarterbacks. Just a little too far on the pass. Fell incomplete. Almost turned that into a good gain. Second down and 10. Play action. Broughton looking to throw again. Again, feeling the pressure. This time, he breaks a sack. Firing. Incomplete. Looking for Davion Boykin. And there's a late flag in the backfield. And this looks like this could go against the Creekside Knights. Actually, Fleming Island talking to the official. We'll see. And it is against Creekside. I believe that's roughing the passer. So that'll move the ball forward enough for a first down. Personal foul, 15 yards. First and 10, Fleming Island on the Creekside 30-yard line. Broughton's got 2 wide receivers out to his right, 1 left. And a running back on either side, Jackson and Beverly. Play action, under pressure again. Running right, Broughton's got a little space to do it himself. Spins around past the 25-yard line. He's going to be down around the 24. Second down and 4 for Fleming Island coming up. Creekside's defensive ends, these outside linebackers doing a nice job of getting around the tackles, getting pressure on Broughton. They've been winning that battle up front. This Fleming Island's got to be able to buy their guy Broughton some more time to throw. Snap low, Broughton picks it up. Seeing nothing, he's running left. Motioning a man to the end zone, fires with sidearm movement. Was a really good throw, but it was better coverage from Brian Padilla. Back into the ball game. He makes his presence known. Coming up with a big pass deflection in the end zone. And it's third down and 4. Tight end Calvin Johnson out right with Trace Burney. Left is Boykin. Split back. They hand it off. Demir Jackson breaks a couple tackles past the 25, trying to get the first down. Does he have it? Creekside's motioning, saying they got the football. Colon came up with the football, still waiting on the official decision. And they're saying that Jackson was down, I believe, before the ball came out. A holding call also going against Fleming Island. Coach Sean McIntyre out there talking with the officials. I think he's arguing for that fumble. I have no opinion on this, as our view is blocked by the sideline. Not often you see Coach McIntyre this fired up. He's not usually one to go out there and argue with the refs like that, but Creekside, I think, will accept that holding call. Now will bring up 3rd down and 14 yards for Fleming Island. 9:02 on the clock. It's 42-28. Creekside leads Fleming Island, and the Golden Eagles need some points. 2 wide receivers on either side. Broughton drops back to pass. Feeling the pressure, steps forward in the pocket. He's trying to run to the 25. He's still forward. He's got the first down. He hurdles a man at the 15, and he gets forward to the 11, around the 10-yard line. First down and 10, Fleming Island. What a play by Sebastian Broughton. Ball is placed on the 11-yard line. First down and 10. 8.5 minutes to go. 42-28. It's a 14-point ball game. 2 right, 2 left. Shotgun formation. And there's a whistle. And it looks like Creekside called a timeout with 8:18 to go. They didn't like what they saw out there on the field. We got a big set of plays coming up next when we return on Schlick Sports Fleming Island, trying to get this back to a 1-possession ball game when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Back here at Creekside High School, 4th quarter of action. It's Creekside 42, Fleming Island 28. As the Golden Eagles got the ball in the 11, first down and 10. Broughton hands it off to Tyler Beverly. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive line, swallowing that play up. It's going to be a loss of 1, back to the 12, 2nd down and 11. Broughton running right, fires crossbody to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Fleming Island. Trace Burney, the sophomore, brings it in for 6. And Fleming Island stays very much alive in this ball game. It's 42-34. And out for the PAT is Parker Sertivan. Missed the extra point his last time out. looking to redeem himself here, get this back to a 7-point ball game. Kick is up, and it is good. So Fleming Island able to respond to the Creekside touchdown with another one of their own. This game, no one will go away, no one will pull away. We still got 7:44 to go, and it is Creekside 42, Fleming Island 35. You are listening to Creekside and Fleming Island live on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
Baker Sports is proud to be a partner and apparel provider for the Creekside Knights. With all the vendors Baker's offers, you can get your gear covered from cheerleading to football to fans. We are a one-stop shop for top-quality sports apparel and equipment. Call us at 904-388-8126 for all your sporting good needs.
Back at Creekside High School, still a 7-point ball game with 7:44 to go. This is one of those matchups that most of the time it doesn't matter how a team's doing that season. It doesn't normally disappoint. Last year this came down to the final seconds. As Fleming Island's defense got to try to find a way to stop the Knights' offense. Something they haven't been able to do in this second half. As the kick is going to take a hop out of bounds, so Creekside will take over on the 35-yard line. Well, this is a Knights offense that's got it rolling through the air, through the pass. They're not really attacking up the sidelines through the air. They're throwing a lot of crossing routes, exposing this Fleming Island defense over the middle. That's where their two large touchdown passes have come from. Crossing routes from Caleb Taylor-Birch, getting behind the linebackers, creating space to get past the safeties. That's where Creekside's success has come from, through the air, and then the run game has been inconsistent, but they've broken for some big plays, and Harrison Garrido's not a guy you can stop for very long. They start off with a give to Harrison. He's going to get forward for a modest gain of around 3. Spotting him on the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Fleming Island's defensive front has shown a lot of improvement in the run game. Still not where they'd like to be, I'm sure. Right here, they bring a blitz, and they got Sean Aschenfelder. Ball is loose, and it looks like the Golden Eagles have got it. Yes, they do. Jarius Rogers comes up with the fumble recovery. They brought that blitz from the blind side. Aschenfelder was gearing up to throw, but he did not have the time to get it away. They hit the junior from behind. The ball came loose, and the Golden Eagles have got the ball in the 25 with a chance to tie this back up with 7:12 to go. First down and 10. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Split back formation. It's a give. This is Caleb Singleton on the carry. Gets around the right side of the offensive line. Gets past the 20-yard line. He's going to end up totaling around 6 or 7 on the carry. Looks like they're spotting him the 19. 2nd and 4. They fake the give to the running back, Beverly, and Broughton has got daylight, and he has got a touchdown. And just like that, Fleming Island has tied it with an extra point. I may have spoken too soon on that call, as earlier on in this game, we saw Sir Devin, the kicker, miss a PAT. They've still got to hit this to tie it up at 42. I think News 4 Jacks chose a good game of the week. They're getting their money's worth here. Fleming Island showing a lot of fight in this game, sticking around. Won't go away. It's the PAT, money, and we are tied. 2 minutes ago, this was a 42-28 ball game, and with 6:24 on the clock in the fourth quarter, we are back even, 42 apiece. Wow. Creekside gets the ball back when we return on News 4 Jacks Plus and Schlick Sports. There's 6:24 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Our score, 42-42 between Creekside and Fleming Island. He's bringing this one in on the return. That's Jackson Earl. Just inside the 20, he's going to bring it back to around the 23. It's been a roller coaster of a ball game so far. Creekside didn't lead until the third quarter. They took a 21-20 lead, jumped out ahead 28-20. Had a chance to get the ball back, but muffed the punt. One play later, touchdown Fleming Island on a 16-yard pass to Davion Boykin. 2-point conversion tied it up. Creekside ends up getting a couple touchdowns to go ahead, 42-28. Fleming Island responds with a touchdown of their own. The strip sack gives them the ball on the 25. And the Golden Eagles quickly ended up in the end zone via a Sebastian Broughton touchdown run. This might come down to just who has the ball last. Ashenfelder gears up to pass on first down. He's got Caleb Taylor Birch, who's got some open field ahead. He's past midfield to the 40-35, being chased down and pushed out of bounds by Sebastian Cruz in Fleming Island territory. What a game. Caleb Taylor Birch is having his best in a Creekside uniform. He'd been coming along very well this season, coming over from Christ Church Academy. He was adjusting to the level of play here at Creekside High School and their opponents, and he is breaking out in a huge way against Fleming Island. Here's the handoff. Harrison Garrido still turning those legs. Gets the first down past the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's 1st and 10. On the 18. Ashenfelder gives right to Garrido. He's got some blocks inside the 15. He sheds a tackle up to the 10. An angry run from Harrison Garrido. He's not a big kid, 5'10", 180. He's got a decent build, but I mean, you go up against the size of those defensive linemen, 6'0", 200. Garrido does not have the advantage there, but his weight control and the way he's able to keep his feet on the ground, keep his balance. What a job he has done at running back this year for Creekside, as there's an injured player down on the field for Fleming Island. I don't have a view of who that is yet. We're going to step away for this injury timeout. Be back on News 4 Jacks Plus and Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Back at Creekside High School, Nate Van Hoff, the defensive end, able to walk off the field on his own power. A good sign there for the Fleming Island junior. As the Knights with the ball, 2nd down and 2 on the 10-yard line. They give to Harrison Garrido, who isn't going anywhere on that carry. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2 yards to go for Creekside. They hand it off. Garrido on the run. I don't think he's going to have enough. Barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He might not have even gotten there. And it looks like he's still on the ground after the run. We're going to step away for this injury timeout. We'll be back after this break on... Oh, wait. He is getting up. So good sign there for the Knights junior running back. So he'll be able to walk off the field on his own power. This brings up an interesting situation for Creekside. They're on the 11-yard line. It's 4th and 3. They got a kicker in Cooper Maurer who's automatic from this range. It would give them the lead. But the way these offenses are rolling, it might not be enough. Is Creekside going to roll the dice, or are they going to play it safe? Take the lead, and it looks like they're going to take a gamble here and go for it on 4th and 3. They've had a couple 4th down conversions already in this game. 66% on the year heading into this one. And on 4th and 3, here they go. Play action. Ashenfelder is met by a Fleming Island defender. He completes the pass to Oscar Earl, but it will not be enough. 4th down and 3. And Fleming Island gets a crucial stop with 4:18 to go. And now the question becomes, can Creekside's defense stop Sebastian Broughton and this Fleming Island offense? Broughton is having one of, if not his best game of the year for Fleming Island. Creekside's gotten a couple sacks on him. They've done a nice job getting pressure on Broughton, but his playmaking ability has been on full display. He's been able to shed some tackles, get up out on the sideline and make a play. And now Fleming Island, they've got the ball with their offense and their best player with a chance to win it. Broughton running all over the place, looking for anywhere to go. He's still on his feet. This play's still going. He eventually ends up with a gain of around 4 or 5 yards. I don't think energy is a problem for this guy. He's been running all over in this place. He has shown no signs of slowing down. 2nd down at around 5. They hand it off. This is Jackson, and he's got the yardage to pick up the 1st down. And you got to imagine that Creekside defensive front is starting to get gassed, even with their rotations on the D-line. They did lose one of their guys, Anthony Bramell, to injury. And they've been chasing Broughton all over the place, and those running backs, Beverly and Jackson, have not made it easy on them either. 1st down and 10 on the 25 of Fleming Island. The Golden Eagles play action. Broughton fires over the middle. It's caught! Jackson! Nobody ahead of him! Will he beat the Knights to the end zone? Yes, he will! 3:20 to go, and Fleming Island has taken the lead. That is now 3 straight unanswered touchdowns for Fleming Island. And that might have been the game winner right there if Creekside can't respond. The extra point is up. No, the snap, not a good one. The hold, something went wrong. As the kick is not even going to get off. So with 3:16 to go, it is 48-42. Fleming Island over Creekside. The Knights, no stranger to game-winning drives. Can they pull off another one? We'll have to see. There's 3:16 to go when we return on News 4 Jax Plus and Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Back here at Creekside High School, the Knights went for it on the 11-yard line, 4th and 3. They didn't get it. Tied at 42, had a chance to take the lead. Right now, be a 3-point ball game if they kick the field goal and got it. Which at Cooper Maurer, that's most likely you are. Creekside's offense got plenty of time to get down the field. Question is, can they do it? Or Fleming Island pull off the upset on the road? A little bit of space on the return for Cooper Dixon, as he ends up getting to around the 38-yard line. Creekside with 3:08 to go. They trail by 6, 48-42. Fleming Island with the lead. Knights got the ball on the 39-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. It's a give to Nate Black at running back. He's only going to be able to get 1. 2nd down and 9. Looking to pass. Ashenfelder under pressure, rolling around in the pocket, running left. He's got some space. Past the 50, he's got the first down to the 40. Out of bounds inside the 35 of Fleming Island. Big play for Sean Ashenfelder and the Creekside Knights. He runs out of bounds with 2:35 to go in the 4th quarter. They put him on the 29. First down, Nate Black powers through the line inside the 25, falls forward to the 22. They'll mark him on the 23. 2nd down and 4. Ashenfelder under pressure. He's going to have to throw this one away. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Excuse me, 2:10 to go. I'll bring up 3rd down and 4. I was looking at the clock. 2:10 to go. 48-42. It's 48-42 as we're having something going on with the scoreboard. It's 48-42. Ashenfelder fires over the middle, incomplete for Caleb Taylor Birch. 4th down and 4. Creekside's got to get this. 2:06 to go. Ashenfelder rolling right. Fires. It is intercepted. Running it back. Allen picks it off. Gets past the 30-yard line. And Fleming Island might have just sealed the deal at Creekside High School. Ashenfelder had immediate pressure coming from behind. And now he's down after the play. See, he might have gotten hit as he threw. As we're going to step away. Fleming Island gets the ball on their own 35-yard line when we return. Knights only have 2 timeouts. A first down would seal it. As Ashenfelder up on his feet, walking off the field. So we're going to keep you here. This win for Fleming Island would, I believe, knock Creekside out of the playoffs. They just need a first down, which has been no problem in the second half. Beverly on the handoff. The ball's out. Creekside has got it. Oh my! Creekside just recovered a fumble on the 30-yard line. But wait, Creekside has officially gotten the ruling. The Knights knocked the ball out. And they keep their playoff hopes alive for now. What just happened? Luke Milliner, the one who popped it loose, raises the belt on the sideline. Creekside's got the ball on the 31, minute 43 to go. First and 10. Ashenfelder back on the field, gives to Nate Black. He's forward to the 26. Clock runs. Creekside with 2 timeouts. Second and 5. Ashenfelder again hands it off. Black this time gonna get around 3 on the carry. Clock still running, ticking under a minute 20. Third down and 2. Ashenfelder gives to Black, powers up the middle. Inside the 20, he's got the first down. Clock stops momentarily to move the chains. Creekside's on the 19. The fans who left after the interception slowly piling back in. Clock running, under a minute to go. Ashenfelder looks to pass. Under pressure, fires over the middle. He's got a man inside the 5. Did he get the touchdown? It's Arrows Toffer, and he's in! Creekside gets the touchdown with 50.2 to go. It ain't over yet. Creekside got to get the extra point to take the lead. But with 3 timeouts, that is plenty of time for Sebastian Broughton and Fleming Island. The kick is up. It's 49-48. When all seemed to be lost for Creekside, a forced fumble and a recovery inside the 30. The Knights cash in with the passing touchdown to Arrows Toffer. And they now lead by 1, Fleming Island. They've got plenty of time. 50.2. 3 timeouts. A field goal would win it. As now the Knights have got a lockdown on defense. Something that neither side has really been able to accomplish in this second half. Our score at halftime was 14-14. Our score with 50 seconds to go, Creekside 49, Eagles 48. And here is Cooper Maurer to kick it away. Singleton back to return. He takes it in on the 5. Got a little bit of space. He's past the 20, past the 30, still on his feet. Gonna be tackled around the 41 with 41.9 to go. Fleming Island doesn't have to go terribly far to get into field goal range. Creekside to keep their season alive needs to keep points off the board. They force the fumble after turning it over on downs with a minute 53 to go. Fleming Island takes over on the 43. There's a timeout down on the field. Not sure exactly who called it. With 3 timeouts, Fleming Island won't be afraid to run the ball. Coach Parker's philosophy is get the ball in your best player's hands. Sebastian Broughton's got something coming. I'm looking at a few design runs. I'm looking at a potential shot deep on a play that looks to be a short run. Creekside's got to be ready for anything. And Fleming Island, they got plenty of tricks up their sleeve to get 30 yards or so. Just to give you an idea of where we're at kicking the ball, Sertovan was missing just shy from 40 into the win pregame. Broughton looks to pass on first down. It's complete into Creekside territory. Goes Burney. Out of bounds, stopping the clock on the Creekside 49-yard line. 2nd down and 2, 36.3 to go. Creekside's crowd making noise. Broughton looks again to pass. No pass rush. He's now running around, trying to do it himself. He is going to be tackled. Got the first down. 25 seconds to go. And a timeout's going to be called by Fleming Island. So you got the first down. You're on the 45-yard line. Fleming Island right here. They're looking to pass. Creekside, they're back trying to keep anything from breaking deep. They're not giving Broughton options to pass. Right there is no pass rush. Broughton had a chance to run it. He took it. A nice play was made by either Tice Donnelly or Noah Conahay, one of the linebackers, getting in there to stop him. Still need a good 20, 25 yards most likely. Fleming Island with 2 timeouts still. 25 seconds to go. Knights not showing any pressure. They got a couple QB spies as Broughton running around under pressure. He fires crossbody. It is caught around the 26. Whistles on the field. Fleming Island with 12 seconds to go have the ball on the 26-yard line, and they call timeout. Right here, you're looking at 44-yard field goal. Fleming Island's got one more timeout. If I'm Coach Chad Parker, I'm running it with Sebastian Broughton, trying to get some yards, and then I'm sending my kicker out there. Let's try to win this game. Be a big moment. Lying on the foot of Parker Sertivan, the sophomore. 12.6 on the clock. Fleming Island on the Creekside 26-yard line. Two receivers on either side. Broughton trying to run it up the middle. He is tackled for a loss back behind the 30. Fleming Island is going to have to use their last timeout with 5.5 to go. And this puts you out of field goal range most likely. Yeah, you're not making a field goal from 49 yards out. No more timeouts remaining for Fleming Island. They're looking for the end zone on this play, or they're looking for something quick to get out of bounds. And here we go. 5.5 seconds to go. And they do send out the kicker, and that's Parker Sertivan. From 48 yards out, make it 49. Does the sophomore have it in him? This is game. Sertivan. The kick is up. Does he have it? No, he does not. He missed it left, and Creekside escapes with a 49-48 win over Fleming Island. It looked like it had the distance. Sertivan gave it a great effort from 49 yards. But Creekside keeps their season alive and just barely edge the Golden Eagles. What a game. This might top the ending from last year. Well, I think I'm just about out of words out here. I've said it all. Everything that can happen just happened on a football field. When it looked like it was over, it never was until there was 0 on the clock. And Creekside barely escapes with a 49-48 win over Fleming Island. Well, it has been a joy to share this night with you all here on Schlick Sports and News4Jax Plus. Thank you, News4Jax, for this opportunity to call this game. And what a game it was. It did not disappoint as Creekside comes away with a 49-48 victory over Fleming Island. And that will do it for us out here at Creekside High School tonight. I am Noah Schlicksup signing off, saying good night from St. John's, Florida.